Hey everyone! Did you hear about Oscar's new roommate? Let's just say, if he were a fragrance, he'd definitely be called Odor. Stick around because this episode of Oscar's Oasis is gonna be a wild ride. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the hilarious world of Oscar's Oasis, where our favorite little guy, Oscars, is facing a smelly situation. That's right. He's got a new roommate, and let's just say he leaves a lot to be desired, especially when it comes to personal hygiene. It's a battle of willpower, and Oscars is right in the middle of it. So, picture this, Oscars wakes up one morning, stretches, and gets ready to start his day. But as he steps out of his room, he's hit with a wave of odor so strong it practically knocks him off his feet. His new roommate, who we'll call Stinky Pete, has a unique talent for turning the apartment into a less than pleasant smelling zone. It's like living inside a giant gym sock. Oscars tries to go about his daily routine, but every time he enters the living room, he finds himself holding his breath and searching for a gas mask. Seriously, how do you deal with a roommate who smells like a combination of old cheese and wet dog? Now, you know Oscars isn't one to back down from a challenge. He starts brainstorming ways to tackle this smelly situation. First, he tries to open all the windows and air out the place. But guess what? The smell seems to have taken up permanent residency. Next, Oscars decides to bake cookies, thinking the sweet aroma might overpower the stench. Well, let's just say the cookies didn't fare too well either, they ended up smelling like burnt rubber. But don't worry, that's just the beginning. Imagine Oscars getting creative with air fresheners, candles, and even essential oils. You wouldn't believe the lengths he goes to. Alright, here comes the best part. The climax of our stinky saga. One day, Oscars gathers all his courage and decides it's time for a heartfelt chat with Stinky Pete. He prepares a little speech about personal hygiene and the importance of fresh air. But when he finally confronts Pete, things take a hilarious turn. Instead of a serious talk, Oscars accidentally spills a can of air freshener all over himself, making him smell like a floral garden. And Pete? Well, he just laughs and says he thought the smell was character building. Talk about a surprising twist, right? In the end, Oscars learns a valuable lesson about tolerance, friendship, and the power of a good sense of humor. Despite the stinkiness, he realizes that living with Stinky Pete isn't so bad after all. They bond over their absurd living situation, and who knows, maybe they'll even find a way to make it work, like turning their apartment into a quirky perfume lab. So, what do you think about Oscar's smelly saga? Have you ever had a roommate who tested your limits? I'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out more of our fun content. Catch you next time.